Welcome, oh God, to episode 15, Allen Mountain. As you can tell, I am on skis today. Well, I haven't documented the first hour of the trip, but it was pretty crazy trying to figure out all the skiing stuff, getting over obstacles, and we were going pretty slow. Akira, holding the camera, actually is gonna just snowshoe and I'm just gonna ski and we'll just see what happens. So welcome back, guys, to the single season Winter 46 series. I'm Jonathan Zaharic and we are almost done. I have 3 hikes left: the Dix Range, Haystack Basin Saddleback, and then my finish on Dial and Nipple Top. Today is about 19 miles, I believe, and I chose to ski in today because it's really flat. I'm not sure what the Opalescent crossing is going to be like considering the bridge is gone. Allen Mountain will make it number 36 today. Real quick, in my description below is a link to sign up for a newsletter that HighPeaksCyclery puts on. I highly recommend that you sign up for it because it will then give you exclusivity to awesome deals, like crazy weekly deals at our shop for outdoor gear and skiing stuff and sales that you could not find anywhere else in the Adirondack Park. There's also a bunch of high peak and skiing information too that we send out in the newsletter, so go ahead and sign up for that below. The time is right around 9:30. We started at 7:30 and we're only 2 miles in, so hopefully we'll go a little faster now. I'd still like to be back at the car by 5, but we'll see what happens. Kira, how are you feeling?
A little disappointed. I was having issues with the skis, so I'm trying out the snowshoes. We'll see how fast.
Yeah, at the beginning we actually had a problem because when we went over Lake Jimmy, it ended up being a little slushy and the bottom of the skis got completely caked up and it was pretty bad. Today though, I'm on Fisher S-Bound 98 skis. So with that being said, I think we just get to it. Allen is pretty boring. There's nothing really crazy about it. So I think we're just gonna go and just see what happens. Actually, so upon further review of the trail, we're gonna spend another 10 minutes backtracking, getting the skis so she could continue to ski. Because in hindsight, it's just a better idea.
Oh my gosh!
I promise, she's a good skier.
There's so many things happening right now. Remember when I told you this is gonna teach you to be a good friend?
We are coming up to the Opalescent crossing and we haven't seen anyone turn around yet, so pretty sure it's still good. The reason why we wouldn't think it would be good is because we had 3 days last week above 50 degrees and it was raining. But it looks like we're gonna be able to do it. So. It's crazy that the bridge just isn't here anymore from the October 31st rainstorm. I mean, the bridge was only 5 years old or something like that, and that's just gone again. That's, oh man. If they don't have that up there by the end of the summer, ooh.
We're gonna be swimming.
Ooh. Couldn't really ski down that hill, so we're just gonna walk across real quick.
It's being a good friend today.
The scales do not cut it. Pizza French fry. The more I go up it, the flatter it makes it.
You got it.
Now we're starting to get somewhere. We're over halfway to the base of the mountain, but after the Opalescent, it kind of goes uphill a little bit more. So it's been a little slow going. Eventually there's gonna be a spot where we have to take off our skis and switch into our snowshoes. We have our first sighting of Allen right there, that little gray bump. It looks far away, but honestly, it's not that too far. I mean, we probably have a good 4.5 miles till we get to the summit, but the last vlog was right there, Cliff Mountain.
No more falling content of me. I haven't fallen in a very long time.
So we just approached the Mount Marcy via Lake Colden trail to the Floodlands. Definitely unbroken. 100% would never recommend that trail unless you just want to try something new. Definitely not a good path in the winter. We have reached the original registration parking lot to Allen. Man, what it would be like if it was still open. So something that I'm looking forward to trying are these P-bars. They were just introduced to me this week, and I could tell you I'm already super impressed. Like, I'm gonna be using these probably to replace my Cliff Bars. These bars are like super balanced, and they have a great mixture of carbs, fats, and proteins. It sustains you and has like the same amount of calories and stuff like that as a Cliff Bar, and it's more lightweight. So we put on our snowshoes, MSR Evo Ascents, probably the best mountaineering snowshoes on the market. We're going on lunch break right now before we hit the ascent up Allen, which is about 15 minutes away. She's eating a sandwich. I'm gonna eat some Pringles and then also crank down part of a Wyatt's burrito. Here we are. Go to Wyatt's and make sure you tell them that I sent you. Oh. Just coming up the Skylight Brook now. Ah, yes. Wonderful memories of this back in September. The Redfield Allen Bushwhack. Ah, those trees look nice. So this is the regular trail, but to our right, where there's clearly nothing, is the way you can approach Allen in the summertime from the southern route. But we were about to hit the ascent now. I think 1.6 miles from here to the summit. By the way, one thing I did forget to tell you guys, happy leap year. I know that was several weeks ago when you're watching this. For me, it's February 29th, and well, that's a day that I've never hiked a high peak on. So with that, 1 mile about to the summit, and I know there's gonna be some magnificent butt sliding on the way down. So I'm really looking forward to that. You ready?
Yep. And this is where the mile of hell begins.
So pretty in here. Here comes the slide. Well, on our way up the slide, see Sky Pond right there, and the Redfield, and the Redfield slide right there. That's the final push. Summit is now flattening out. Allen, single season winner 46, number 36. 10 to go. All right, time to see if there's a view. So it started to snow now. The time is unfortunately like 3:15. It took too long to get here, but I mean, we're enjoying ourselves, and it's snowing now, but we are about to probably experience the best butt sliding of the season. The sun is coming out though, just a little bit. So we'll see if we can get some good views here. A little bit of a blue sky above us. So with that being said, Allen, thank you.
Peace out. Go.
Let's go. Ah, man, no more view. All right. Oh man, this is gonna get a little crazy. Woo! Oh yeah. Ugh. Watch out! Oh, yeah, it's not going to go that way. Oh. This is to give you an idea of how much snow we have. So, in fact, most of that is just from like the past 2 days. So the time is 4:10 and well, it's late. We have another 2 hours of light though, so I doubt we'll make it back before that, unfortunately. Alright, so we're at the bottom of Allen, pretty quick. Not actually though, it's 4:15. And we have about 8 to 8.5 miles to get back to the car. Yes, that is like doing Street and I, or Cascading Porter twice, or essentially most other high peaks. That's the thing about Allen, is that it is one of, if not the most remote 4,000 footer in the northeastern United States. 19.5 miles round trip for just one mountain. So we're kind of just going to send it back to our skis and ski out. I will say though, as much as I do love this mountain, I find it a chore most of the time. This is your last chance. Do you want to do the Redfield Bushwhack? Because we're here.
No, there's no way. You could not pay me enough money right now.
Back to Skylight Brook. We got our skis on. The sun is going down for sure. We're still about 4.5 miles from the car. So we're back here at the Mount Marcy via Lake Colden trail that was completely unbroken, and the one that I told you that no one should ever go down because it's just long and relentless, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. Well, someone broke it out. Well, I mean, there was a distinct trail to the left, unless people came from Lake Colden and it was those French Canadians. We are almost done with the single season Winter 46. Today was long. It took 13 hours. It's 8:30. However, I would say at least an hour and a half to 2 hours of that was from not moving. There were so many things that occurred and things that just happened that just added up over time. So honestly, at the end of the day, this was a 10 and a half, 11 hour day. I have an hour and a half drive now. The support I've been getting from all of you is incredible. The winter season is coming to an end, and these vlogs will taper off a little bit like before. I'm gonna need a break for a couple months after this is all over. Again, guys, don't forget about that newsletter that I told you about. It is such an awesome thing to just invest 10 seconds in to go there and sign up for it. Next up is the Dick's Range, and although these videos have extended beyond the winter season, I finished by now. Like I'm already done by the time you see this video. Thank you for being here and sticking with me through this season. And I'll have 17 days to do it. So, I'm Jonathan Zaharik, and we'll see you next time.